Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a general by element. So we're going to go through fire, earth, air, water signs. Okay, and I'll timestamp down below for each of those sections. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, Neptune, and Mars. And the focus of this is about the void stage of awakening. So for all those going through that, this will be for you guys, okay? And for those that just are wondering if they're in that stage, or curious about it, or what to do, don't know what to do, this is a particularly weird stage. I'll grant you that. I can only speak from experience, but the void stage is definitely varied and fast-paced energy. You could be in it weeks, months, even years, okay? For me, mine lasted about, I would say 3 months, and it took me 2 months into it, of all the ups and downs, the roller coaster of that energy, to realize where I was, okay, and what was going on up until that point. It was on one of my up days, I would guess, because you definitely have up and down days. You're kind of like in this weird limbo, not knowing what to do. One day, you are sort of experiencing energies that are similar to ego death or dark night, and the next day you could easily be experiencing like bliss stage type of energy where it's super high vibrational. Other days you might be confused, you might be frustrated, you might be mad at spirit and want to fight spirit. You might want to be in denial. You might take more of an atheist or agnostic approach one day just because you don't know what's next. You don't feel like you're getting anywhere. I mean, it is one of those stages of awakening that is just extremely erratic, just to put it nicely, erratic. But basically, it's a stage where you're sort of like in spiritual limbo, and there is a benefit to it. It's supposed to kind of slow down all that crazy, fast-paced energy you just had previously experienced, either up or down, okay? And to kind of get you to refocus and re-examine, reevaluate where you're at, what else needs to go, what needs to stay, maybe even explore a little bit of what your purpose might be, or aspects of your abilities, and what types of light work you'll be doing, that kind of stuff. So it's been kind of described as like the hermit stage, because you do go within quite a bit during the stage, once you realize how to get out of this stage. For me, 2 months into it, that's when I was intuitively guided to a particular video about the Stages of Awakening by Christina Lopes, which I have it linked in one of the many, many playlists for you guys. So go check that out if you're confused about what the void stage really means, and what to expect, and to see if you're in it, okay? But I was intuitively guided to that video, and I kid you not, up until that point, I should say, I didn't know what was going on. I kind of vaguely knew I went through a dark night, but I wasn't totally sure what that meant. I didn't realize that there was more than one stage to an awakening, and when I was guided to that video, she had described everything I was dealing with up until the void stage, like almost to the T, okay? And now at that moment, I realized, okay, this is legit. Like, okay, what do I got to do now, right? Like, do I just chill? Do I rest? Do I relax? Do I do more self-care? Am I missing any modalities or methods or things I could be working on? And as soon as she had explained how to get through the void stage, I was like, oh, okay. And then the next stage she talked about, that's the goal. 2 months in, I realized it was time to Goldilocks my energy, so to speak. Balance out masculine, feminine. Make sure I have mind, body, soul alignment. Make sure I remove any energetic distractions from karmic circumstances, persons, places, things. Make sure I have time to end cycles, have a rebirth. That's what the void stage is really good for, is rebirth of all things, as many as possible. so that you can make room for new beginnings, right? That's in your greatest and highest, most loving good. But this stage is particularly good for all things learning more about your connection with the universe and all the energies on the planet, including your own, and kind of really understanding its inner workings. So for this video, and I'm going to go ahead and try this out. It's a first run on this one. We're going to go ahead and do it general by element and see how that goes. I may switch it up the next time around I do this. So the energy for this time around will be until I do the next video regarding void stage stuff, okay? And be sure to follow any placement you feel like you need to kind of fine tune or recalibrate of the energy behind it. But we're going to go ahead and aim for Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and Mars. Now, because of the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs, and the erratic behavior of this particular stage, it makes sense to include Neptune and Mars. Some days you'll be going with the flow and transforming, other days you'll be fighting it. Okay, so hopefully I've picked out about 10 decks. I think we got 10 decks here, and I think it's a good variety. So we're just going to go ahead and see. Right now I'm just shuffling, and I will go ahead and timestamp down below. Now, this energy may not be something you'll resonate today, per se, because of the nature of the void. That could switch up tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be 2 months from now. So if you feel like you need to come back to this video and listen to it again, all of it, or in parts, or just in sections, by all means, save it, okay? It may be helpful later on. It could also just be a confirmation of something, the energies that you've been going through up until this point, right, as well. So this is general. And we'll go ahead and start with fire signs, and then earth, air, and then water. And hopefully it won't be too long and it'll upload beautifully. All right. Okay, let's get going. All right, so for our fire signs, Spirit, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, Mars. We're going to go ahead and pull from the Moonology, get overall, perhaps timing, as well as signs of any other energies you might be dealing with. Maybe there's karmic circumstances that need to go, or new energies to bring in. And you have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So the last full moon in Sagittarius, or the one coming up, could be your timing, okay? Could also just be dealing with a moon Sagittarius, or just Sagittarius highly aspected somewhere in a chart. Look at the bigger picture. All right. The end game, the main reasons for things, the greater good, right? We're also going to get whatever lessons come out too, in case there's some karmic situations that you can focus on, and you know what the lessons are. That's a big part of it too. Just figuring out if there's any leftover lessons or tests. Karmic situations are literally just lessons, okay? That's essentially what it is. I'll get one more. It felt like it wanted to come out. All right, so your first lesson is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So this could be about dropping out-of-date beliefs, right? And forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I'm going to try and not block all these, speaking of which. All right. All right, so I'll go into it a little bit more. Guilt. Fear and masks prevent self-love. Guilt is fear in sheep's clothing. It is self-imposed that pretends to be enlightening. It can help with growth once we realize our actions and make amends, then learn the lesson and move forward to avoid staying in a self-sabotage energy. Forgiveness. You can never flow in love if you are stuck in the wrong frequency. You have control on how you react to what others manifest. Holding on to negative energy only strengthens karmic cycles. Forgiveness breaks the pattern, and self-forgiveness frees from blockages for abundance. So this is a good time to evaluate what is blocking your abundance. What can you let go of? What can you forgive and you release, right? Especially if it has anything to do with former beliefs prior to an awakening, right? All right, so we're going to also pull from the Chinese Oracle to address any imbalances between masculine and feminine energies. We'll also do the same with the gods and titans and the legendary ladies later on down, okay? I'm excited for this new oracle. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, so for fire signs, what needs some work? What needs to be paid attention to at this time, energy-wise? Thank you. Alright. You have the rat in feminine yin energy. Hopefully you can see part of that anyway. I'm going to remove one of these. Stick it there. There we go. So usually with this deck, you just read the characteristics. I'm going to go ahead and read you the years as well, birth years for rat, okay? In the English version, not Italian. All right. All right, rat, 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008. Could be energies around you, could be your birth year as well. If it's folks you know that are before the birth year of 1948 or after 2019, you might have to look it up to see if they're the year of the rat, okay? If it's involving a karmic person or place, okay? Rat, powerful life force beneath the negligible energies. So just know you can rise above whatever low frequencies do exist, okay? Keywords, cautious, agile, adaptable to adversities, and team worker. Following the fairy, the rats under her divine protection come in flux to the top of a cliff. Although each of them looks weak and small, the convergence of the whole family generates a great, encouraging, and unfailing power full of vitality. At the peak of the mountain, the rats are overlooking the vast land as if they own the entire world. Yin meanings, on the negative, timid, cowering, fastidious, lack of foresight and charisma. Passive meanings, compromise and appropriate adventure. Understanding meanings, trust the voice within you and make long-term plans. So with this, rats always have colonies, right? You may be dealing with group situations, and there may be some groupings that need to kind of be worked out a little bit, okay? Energetically speaking. Gonna get maybe one or two from the mixed deck, just to see if there's any underlying shadows to be aware of, or anything else that might be on that side of frequency. Thank you, Spirit. And in time, I'll probably get more decks that are more geared towards the void as well. Okay, so the first card that came out, you have number 47, individuality. Put that right there. And number 39, success. And I'll go ahead and briefly skim through the book for you. Individuality just talks about knowing and being okay with your own individual self, right? Your true, authentic self. Everyone has a place, right? No one is better than the other, okay? And success is just literally success. You know, you're going to be rewarded for knowing that, okay? 47. We'll go more into detail here. No two snowflakes can ever be the same, just as you are special and unique too. This is something to celebrate. Choosing the symbol is important because it reminds you to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you not to compare yourself with others. This is a futile exercise because no one is the same. No one's beauty is greater or lesser than yours. No one's life is better or lesser than yours. Others may seem happy doing things a certain way, but if you feel as if you're compromising yourself to fit in, don't. People will love you for who you are, not someone you're trying to be. Your task here is to only be yourself. This is a powerful sign. And in that, you find innate qualities that also benefit your purpose, right? Benefit the next stages what you need to get through from the void as well. And this could be something that you might be discovering at this time, and go explore it, right? Success. All right. Accomplishments are yours now, and you're in a position to reap the rewards of your hard work. The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Choosing this symbol is a wondrous sign that all is well in your life. So have no fear. The void may seem like things are crazy, but you're actually on the right path, okay? Just keep moving forward. Move through this chaotic energy day by day. The symbol requires you to keep working hard lest you lose the knowledge you have gained. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. Be proud of yourself, as I am proud of you, says Goddess Nyx. Remember, everything you choose now will come to be realized, so choose wisely, okay? And for those needing a little chakra help, mind, body, soul alignment, I'm going to pull a couple of these as well. And I know this is going to be all over the place. The void is all over the place, so I'll try to cover as much as possible here for you guys. All right, let's get a couple from the chakra. Reading cards, please. Thank you. All right, the two chakras that came out, you have number 24, the throat chakra with listening, okay? So this may be a time of observation and listening and working on any throat chakra issues that you might have, cleansing-wise. And you have number 11, inspiration, tapping into that sacral chakra for some creativity, okay? That might be hugely healing at this time. So we'll go ahead and start with 24, listening. It's time to take note and listen. Messages and guidance come in many forms, and you are being asked to stop for a moment and listen to the wisdom that is coming your way. You may have asked for a sign or some guidance recently. The answer will be revealed if you listen carefully. The most profound guidance comes from within, and it's time to start listening and trusting your old soul. Take some time to meditate and explore the silence in order to hear the powerful words of divine guidance coming from within you. Your angels and guides are also sharing their thoughts with you at this time. Answers may come via songs, other people's conversations, or some other external source sharing this wisdom with you. This card can also suggest that you're not listening deep enough at present. It could be that someone is sharing how they feel or their perception of a situation, and you have not been listening with an open heart, which may be causing miscommunication, challenges, and conflict. People will always have different perceptions and experiences, and it's important to allow both sides of the story to be heard and expressed. When we can understand this and not take people's expressions personally, we can be open to a world of unconditional love and communicate more from a place of love and understanding. Listen deeper in the silence, and your answers will be revealed in divine timing. And 11, inspiration. Here we are. It is time to get inspired, find your passion, and share it with the world. Inspiration is constantly flowing through and around you at all times, and is inviting you to align with and connect to its powerful and creative energy. What inspires you and makes your soul shine? It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. Have you been feeling bored and stale? What do you love to do that brings you creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, it is now time to bring it into your world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. When you are inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit, as the state of being is truly infectious, and you start to also inspire others. All right, let's see if there's any masculine energy that needs to be healed at this time, or issues to be paid attention to. Don't mind me, I'm not, hopefully you can still hear me. There we are. I got my head turned away from the microphone there. All right. All right, from our Gods and Titans deck, boys, what masculine energy should we be aware of at this time? For Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, Mars. And we'll get one more. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. All right, first one out. And here we go. We have Hook, who showed up in the reverse on the shadow side. Fortunately, the shadow side is actually the light side for this card. It's all about not being fearful, facing your fears, right? Shining light on it. All right. I'm going to stick him here. All right. Is there anything else? Yeah, stand strong, shine light on it, confront it, and act in knowledge with regards to fears. Okay, so there may be fears you want to overcome at this time. You have Zeus, leadership. He's in the upright, and he's just all about that, taking charge of situations for the greater good, right? Absolute emperor energy, for sure. It's time to lead and delegate and take charge of a situation. Up next, you have Prometheus, altruism, but he's in the shadow side. Go ahead and turn him around for you. Okay. And Prometheus is all about just not abusing being charitable for ego-based reasons, right? In the reverse. And it's also about just being careful to not neglect yourself or those close in helping the greater good, okay? It's easy to become imbalanced that way when you're too hyper-focused on the greater good to forget about the energies around you, including your own, okay? And about being careful not to push beliefs on others that it may not be for as well. You know, as well-intentioned. You know, one circumstance in the book that is brought up is, as well-intentioned as missionaries were in other countries, you know, they ended up destroying other cultures and spiritual beliefs as a result of pushing theirs on other people, right? That happened quite a lot in the Americas. All right, let's get some feminine energy on this. See if there's anything we need to up the ante on and be aware of at this time with the feminine to balance out both masculine and feminine energy. Please, Spirit. Aries, Leo, Sag. And get 3. One more. To be fair, boys and girls. All right. First card out, we have Aditi, creation. Be the change you want to see in the world and go make it happen. Next up, we have Sana. Where are you, darling? All right. Sana, cleansing. She is all about healing with water. She is the Inuit goddess of the sea. She's actually a giant, believe it or not, a giant mermaid. Go look up her story. It's a beautiful story. So basically, she's just all about water healing and going to water to seek answers. So you might need to have more spiritual baths at this time, or just communing with water in general, okay? You may have some prolific, profound answers come through that way. So you also have Sekhmet, who is also about healing. She's the Egyptian goddess that is represented with lions. And Sekhmet says, break things down to rebuild. Messages will come in dreams as well, okay? So it's all about paying attention to your intuition and following those messages and signs and synchronicities, and then going out and making change and taking leadership, right? For the greater good without sacrificing what's around you, okay? And shining light on all those fears. That's where the energy needs to be fixed at this time, or worked on, or tweaked, okay? I'm going to pull one from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do Universe Unshakable Inner Peace right now. I think that's probably better. And then we'll do our new deck called Work Your Light Oracle as well. All right, Spirit for Aries, Leo, Sag. From the Unshakable Inner Peace, any guidance this time? Navigating the void. All right, here we go. Card number 27, the universe rewards motion. So get moving and grooving, right? All about Aditi there and Zeus. What guided action can you take today? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. All right. All right, let's get a couple cards from our new Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what comes out for Aries, Leo, Sag, Spirit. All right, 3 is good. First one out is leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So take that leap of faith. If you have an itch to try something, learn something, do something, go explore. The crumbling. What are you clinging to? Onto. So hopefully you can see that really well. These are holographic. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? All right, we'll pull one last piece of advice from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters by Lucy Cavendish. All right. One, please. Thank you, Spirit. We have Miss Spiderweb. Number 14, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. Spiders are so beautiful and patient, so hardworking and clever. They are self-sufficient. They may inspire fear in some people, but they are most often creators of the most complex threads and patterns, and they do this each day. Their threads are gossamer fine, like fairy dresses and magical garments, but they are the canny spider's way of feeling the vibrations of the world around them, a home as well as a net in which to catch what nourishment is needed. You too must be more mindful at present. Listen to your spider family. Ask Miss Spiderweb where would be best for you to weave these connections. Wonder what it is you truly need. Ask your spider familiar to clearly show you what vibrations and energetic messages you are currently ignoring, what opportunities are flying by uncaught. Prepare for a time when you reevaluate your connections, as well as the value of where and with whom you network. You will soon begin to shift your focus of communication to a place that will see you prosper, grow, and thrive. It is time to capture some of your dreams by placing your efforts in the right place and by speaking to people who can help you. You will need to initiate this activity yourself and stop relying on other people. Miss Spiderweb is asking you to get very interactive with your capturing of information, leads, and prosperity, even if it means remaking what you felt was already in place. You have to continually evolve. This magical companion will show you how, where, and when, and once you do, you will know why. There will soon be new technologies, new connections, new locations, and new people in your life. Weave your web wisely. Try to say that 10 times fast. You will be rebuilding social networks, closing down old websites, removing yourself from the web for a time, and extricating yourself from friendships that keep you stuck in the old you. So a lot of internet talk. Maybe there's some research there somewhere. Maybe it's a good time to clean house online too. All right. Hopefully that helps. Stay tuned for the next one. Go check out your other placements. All right. Bye. All right. Earth signs for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and Mars placements. Let's see what we got for you regarding the void and which you need to live at this time. Till the next energy shows up. Video next time I do this. Please and thank you, Spirit. We'll start with numerology. Get some timing, overall energy, vibe. Take what resonates, guys. Okay, this could be in bits and pieces for you. It may go in conjunction with one of your other placements as well. So check it all out if you need to. All right, you have full moon in Gemini. So that could be the last full moon in Gemini or the one coming up. Or you could just be dealing with energies with Moon Gemini or Gemini specifically. The answers you need are coming. So there's an air of patience with this card as well. I know it's eager to want to know all the answers right away, but sometimes there's some Akashic restructuring with other energies in the background, and maybe things haven't been fine-tuned enough for you to know what needs to be happening next, okay? So in the meantime, you're just going to be asked to kind of wait and be patient. Just stay open to whatever communications you're getting from your higher self and your spirit team, spirit army, angels, ancestors, whoever's connecting with you at this time, okay? Let's get a couple soul lessons in case you might need to be aware of anything that's popping off. We don't need some fine-tuning, please and thank you, Spirit. I'll get a 2 for now. We'll be working 10 decks, so try to pull as much as we can across the board. All right. First card out, you have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Bring a sense of stability and wholeness in life. Give to both sides without judgmental assessment. You are in a situation in your path to teach you to place yourself in someone else's position, to better understand their journey. Insight and compassion is being reminded at this time. Next one out, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Let's scooch that over a bit. All right. This is a reminder of a difference between lonely and being alone. Appreciation of self or lack thereof leads to these feelings. If solitude feels like an affliction, work on healthy relationships with yourself to attract your soul tribe. You are worthy of love. Solitude is a time for inner work. Your spirit team is always with you, so you're never alone, okay? Know that. All right, let's get one from our new Chinese oracle here and see what energy, masculine or feminine, is out there for you at this time. I will also use the animal to identify the birth year, okay? Anything before 1948 or after 2019, you might have to double check and see if they're this year, okay? This zodiac. We're working with the Chinese zodiac. All right. And yin and yang energies, masculine, feminine. All right, Spirit, what do we got? For Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising, Neptune, and Mars. All right. Looks like we've got some yang energy with monkey. So whoever's a year of the monkey, okay? Let's stick that right there. Monkey years are between 1948 and 2019. Year of monkey is 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, and 2016. So this could be your birth year or birth years of individuals you might have to be aware of at this time, okay? I'll go ahead and describe the energy of the card regarding monkey in the yang. All right. The moon waxes only to wane. Water brims only to overflow. Keywords on this card: unrestrained, lively and active, and pursuing freshness. The dexterous monkey has a free soul. He likes to climb high to overlook the distance, imagining he's the master of this world, and he could run freely and unrestrained. The fairy is decorated with jade dew to remind the monkey not to be complacent or wildly arrogant, because the jade is short of full. In the yang meanings, positive meanings are smart, energetic, cheerful, and optimistic. The active meanings are be adaptable, respond rapidly, compete actively. Action meanings: you are stronger than the problem and trust your own strength. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple from the Wisdom of the House of the Knife and the deck I lovingly call the Nyx deck for Goddess Nyx. Please and thank you, Spirit. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. All right, first card that had come out is trapped. So maybe there's a situation that feels incarcerating, right? Number 34. And maybe it's just time to stay trapped a little bit. But be aware, because the next one is number 29, movement, which is moving forward, right? Sense of evolution here. But there may need to be some time indoors just to evaluate or fine-tune anything you need to make that movement possible. I'll go ahead and read for you. Anything else, Spirit, out of this book? Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may not be able to fulfill? Do you feel as if you'll never get what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary prison that exists in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, will change, and you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. In these times, dreaming is the best antidote, and of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy, trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I will show you when the cage doors are open so that you can fly free. And thus moving to movement. This is a time of change and movement, and it's a symbol for wonderful surprises. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get the answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. And that's exactly what the void is all about. You're going to be going inwards. It may seem like one day you feel trapped, but the next day you get moving again, right? So just know you got to have some patience through the process, okay? There may be something, that has to be discovered first, right? Or researched or learned. Some new modality or perhaps just some insight from your higher self, right? Some little detail. Right, so let's get a couple chakra cards to see what chakras, in case of mind, body, soul alignment, need. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. We have number 28, visualization. And we have number 14, inner strength. Visualization, third eye chakra. This is a creative time of visualization for you. Visualization is a tool for manifesting your dreams and desires and a powerful way for you to receive visions and messages from the spirit world. When we visualize, we activate the third eye chakra, and yours is currently expanding and awakening. You are encouraged to practice exercises that enhance this process, such as meditation and breath work. The color of the third eye chakra is violet, so you may like to imagine this color streaming into your third eye as it expands and awakens to its full potential. In this opening, you will receive strong visions and deep wisdom. Trust what is coming through for you. You will also deepen your intuition and psychic abilities as the third eye awakens. You are receiving strong signs and messages from your guides from the spirit world. It is important that you slow down for a moment. Perhaps that's what you need to be trapped of, okay? Just to be able to allow that movement, okay? And go within to see what you are being shown. You could also be receiving signs from the earthly world and are encouraged to pay more attention to the visions around you. This card could also represent that you're in a phase of creating and are being asked to visualize strongly what you would like to manifest in your world. This is a very exciting time. Tune into your heart and bring forth the ideas and visions that are appearing to assist you on the next phase of your journey. This card can also be a sign that you need to take more notice of the visions in your dreams. Whatever this means for you, make sure you nurture this powerful process as it brings you an abundance of gifts at this time. 14, inner strength, solar plexus. All right. It is time to call on your inner strength. You have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We are all part of the universe, which has magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. You are being invited to connect to, acknowledge, and call upon the incredible strength that lies within you. Life may be challenging for you at present, and you are reminded that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes your way. Whether it is an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, know that you have the strength to move through it and come out the other end empowered. It's time to trust that you are strong enough and courageous enough to move through this difficult time and learn some powerful life lessons. The universe is always giving you opportunities to build your inner strength. It is up to you to take on the challenge and rise from the ashes. You may be required to look at your situation from a different point of view, or even be willing to let go of some old belief systems that are weakening. Whatever it is you're being guided to do, make sure to listen and put it into action. You have the courage of a lion, and it's time to roar and embrace this part of it in its totality. All right. I'm also going to pull from the Gods and Titans deck and the Legendary Ladies just to see if there's any underlying masculine, feminine distortion issue, or maybe perhaps it's something that needs a little extra. We'll see. Okay, Spirit, let's get one from, let's get two from each, please. Okay, we're getting three. All right, ladies, three, please. Spirit says no. Three. All right. I'm down. All right, one more, ladies. Please and thank you. Thank you. All right, so first one out, you have Prometheus, altruism. He showed up in the light side. I'll get to that page for you and summarize it. Basically, it's pretty self-explanatory, doing things for the greater good, right? Let's see if there's anything else he warns us of. Make decisions, start projects for the good of all, but make sure you have a healthy balance between self and others, okay? Next up, you have Osiris, renewal, but he showed up in the shadow side, okay? I'll put it up right so you can see him. And Isis. All right. Osiris is all about renewal. It's time for self-care. Hope is needed. But however, if we push ourselves too hard, sometimes it's too late for renewal. So be timely with your self-care, okay? You have Shiva, who also showed up in the shadow side, destroyer. I'll show you the up right here. Okay. Shiva is all about removing limiting beliefs that stand in the way of your happiness, okay? In the reverse, however, be wary of self-destruction. The company we keep, our health, lack of motivation, and things that create stagnance need to be addressed at this time, okay? And our ladies, for the feminine energy, we have Mazu, ascension. Rising above the chaos in life to find your way back to your true self. We have best, pleasure. Self-care time through sex, magic, and pleasure. So whatever that means for you. And Sekhmet, also about healing. I believe that's pretty much just it. Break things down to rebuild. Messages will come in dreams as well. Okay? I'm going to pull a few from our new, what is this called? Work Your Light Oracle. Anything else, Spirit, at this time? All right. Let's start with this one. It obviously wants to be first. Mintonkin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That may be something you might want to look into, is Mintonkin. Oh, come on. I want to focus. In case you want to take a note of that. It's spelled Mintakan, okay? Align your life. What is not aligned and needs to change? The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay. We'll pull one from the unshakable inner peace as well. I don't know if I need the book. Sometimes the face value is pretty self-explanatory. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's get one or two, please. I just dropped the deck. That might mean something. Situations could be a little messy or out of control or seemingly, but you still got it, okay? You got two? All right. First one out is number 32. When peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? Number 5. To receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive? All right. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Go ahead and pull one card from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters, and I'll read that to you, okay? To close out. Be sure to check your other placements as well. There may be more bits and pieces there for you. Stay tuned for the next one. All right. Snake Princess, number 42. The Serpentine Path to Power. Let's see, can you see her? Okay, good. All right. Card 42. Associated with the goddess, worshipped in the matriarchal cultures of Minoa, and venerated by many peoples, including the Hopi, the snake is life itself. It is the marriage of the heavens and the earth, and it symbolizes the union of masculine and feminine. The snake is your spine, your DNA, and your nervous system. It is the ancient serpent Kundalini knowledge that has been denied for over 2,000 years and now returns. It may be time for you to carry a staff, a sacred tool around which the snake mother can twine and speak with you. You deserve to let this energy flow into you, for it's the ultimate energy of rebirth. It is time for you to shed the skin of fear and conditioning, yet to use still your own wits. The snake will support your intelligence, and the goddess will support your true self-love and acknowledgement. You're about to receive knowledge of healing, of ancient times, of the beauty of what lies beneath, the underworld, with all its wisdom of crystals, minerals, and ancient worlds. Speak and show who you are. You will not bite. You will grow strong. You will not poison. You will inform us of all with your brightness and illuminated apple, which will, when opened, will reveal the 5-star seeds of wisdom. Do not refuse this apple. Do not heed the fear. Transform and heal. The propaganda about the snake and the serpent goddess has led us to fear this creature and our deep, wise, ancient self, and to forgo many blessed forms of connecting with the divine and with our own DNA. You are being healed and given it guidance from the serpent goddess, who is the originator of all life. You are the keeper of the old ways. You are the one who cannot flee these changes, and so must you use your power with great discrimination and precision. You have great powers of divination and may have associations with the ancient Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi. Initially, the Pythia, or Pythoness, was the oracle of the goddess, and over time the Pythia it transformed into the oracle of Apollo. But the Pythia remained the guardian of the serpentine way. It may be time to walk a labyrinth, to forego the linear, dualistic view of the world, and to begin to live in a more feminine, organic, undulating way. This is a wonderful time to learn ritual dance, to explore what skin it is you must shed, to observe the rites of ancient cultures, and to acknowledge that you too are one of the people of the serpent. This is a good and sacred thing, as these people are ancient and wise ones who are bringing back serpentine wisdom, so we can bridge the gap between the deep earth and the highest heavens again. You are also able to communicate with the dead, a talent of the very wise, and some say the very brave. Please explore this talent if this card comes forth, as an ancestor is willing to share great knowledge with you. With this knowledge, you will be free and will regenerate the ancient secrets kept hidden too long. You are strong enough, worthy enough. All right, there you go, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and Mars. Okay, go check out all the others and see if there's any other tidbits that'll help at this time. All right, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and Mars. Let's see what we got for you regarding the void stage at this time. I'm going to work with 10 decks, okay? Just cover a little bit of everything. So take what resonates and follow your other placements as well. If you need to save this for later, this video for later, by all means. You have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So this could be the last new moon in Aries or the one coming up as far as timing is concerned, okay? You could also just be dealing with a moon Aries or an Aries that's highly aspected. That may be problematic, you know, over-emotional, karmic in some way. Moon is all about emotions. Could also be an Aries that is actually guiding you intuitively as well. That could be possible, all right? You're going to get a couple soul lessons. Please and thank you, Spirit. What lessons to be aware of at this time for whatever reason. Anything to clean up or do, or what has been succeeded over. Please and thank you. All right, we got 3. All right, the first one out is worry. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. I'll read a little bit more about that just from my shortened notes for you. Worry is a wasted emotion as it gives illusion of control. It limits you and has adverse effect on soul energy. You're what you think and careful how you manifest. Worry is low vibrational. Help your soul release this to regain your power. Next up is empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Your job is not to judge, it is to love and understand. It is a human reaction to judge before examining their journey through their eyes. We are all in the divine collective with a purpose and have to make space for others with love. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You got a lot of purple here too, so there may be some crown chakra or third eye chakra work that's needed at this time. I'm seeing tons of purple, okay? Trust. Your intuition is your guide through the tricky waters of this life. Tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk and trust the soul. When you follow your inner voice and use discernment, decisions become easier. Your soul only wants the best for you, so trust it. And we'll go ahead and pull 2 from masculine and feminine energy decks here. Let's get to those sections for you. Our gods and titans and legendary ladies. And I'll also pull from my new Chinese oracle as well, okay? For same thing. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just going to get a couple from each. All right, ladies, what's your ladies? Discuss anything that you need to know regarding feminine energy, either distortion or just what needs extra love. Thank you. All right. All right. First up with our boys, we have Hades, death, but in the shadow side. Okay. I'll put him in the upright so you can see him better. In the upright, it's all about releasing what no longer serves, ending cycles, including fears and beliefs. In the shadow side, it just indicates shadow work is needed at this time. Be honest and patient with yourself. Recognize and expose any masks you may still have left remaining, okay? Next, you also have Hypnos, sleep, and he's all about getting your rest and relaxation for your recovery. And recognizing what you need, okay? Full rest is vital to self-care during awakenings. It is okay to take breaks if you need it for resting, okay? Breaks and rest together. That's funny. So you might need both. Why not? Daytime, nighttime. All right. All right. You have Amaterasu, inner beauty, Where is she? Find your own inner beauty and look within yourself to go forward if you're disappointed or discouraged, okay? Arian rod, fertility. Bring forth something new, either physical, spiritual, or subconscious, okay? So if you feel like you're getting stuck somewhere, you might just need to bring in something new to the picture. All right, let's get one from the Chinese Oracle, please and thank you, Spirit, for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, from our new Chinese Oracle deck. This could be external energy too, as well for you, that you can be on the lookout for. Take it how it resonates. Here we go. In the yang energy, we have Rooster. And I will go ahead and read you all the birth years of Rooster, okay? Could be you, could be someone around you, okay? All right. Rooster years are 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, and 2017. Okay, if it's anything before or after, you're going to have to look it up and double check, make sure, you know, they're year of the rooster or not, okay? Rooster. Oh, this is in the yin, not yang. All right. Rooster. only can I wake up the sun. As says the arrogant rooster, right? Okay, keywords. Responsible, diligent, punctual, loving to be concerned, and good at communication. Can't argue that. With the crowing of the rooster, the sun rises slowly, and the golden morning glow spreads over the rooster and the fairy, which become their most gorgeous clothes. Every day they wait for this moment with full pride, as though it was their mission. And in the yin meanings, on the negative, unrealistic, bombastic, and vain energy. Passive meanings, accepting, low-key, and do before you say it, so impulsive behavior. Understanding, action is a shortcut to success. All right, with that, I think we'll go chakras. See if there's any chakra work is needed at this time, okay? Get that body, mind, soul alignment going. All right. We have number 26, dreams. Again, with your third eye crown communication. And we have number 34, universal light. This, I believe, is the soul star. So this is above your crown, okay? Might need to deeply connect. Deeply, deeply connect. All right. 26 dreams, third eye chakra. This card is a sign that your dreams are a big part of your journey at present. It's time to take a little more notice of your dreams. Currently, your soul is guiding you and offering you messages through this medium. You may like to start a dream diary to keep track of them. It is easy for the soul to talk and communicate through our dreams because our minds experience less interference compared with our waking state. The answers you have been seeking are showing themselves very clearly in your dreams, so take the time to discover them. This card can also represent the dreams you wish to create in your waking world. It's time to dream big. What would you love to create in your world? What are your dreams and desires? It will be very beneficial to take some time to focus your energy on what you would like to manifest in your world. We are all co-creators with the universe, and it is our birthright to manifest our dreams and desires. Know that you are worthy to receive abundance from the universe, and that it's time to weave your dreams into reality. Dreams do come true. You just have to believe you are deserving and open to receive the gifts when they appear in your life. Plant the seeds of your dreams into the soil of positivity and nurture them with belief and water them with love. Soon your dreams will be showering your life with the most wonderful love and joy. 34. Universal Light, Soul Star Chakra. This is to remind you that you're always connected to and an extension of the powerful universal light of the cosmos. This light is what fuels your soul and gives birth to the stars. It is the all-wise, all-knowing, all-loving energy of the universe. This light is divine, unconditional love at its purest. Sometimes you can feel disconnected and shut off from this light. However, in truth, you are an extension of and made of this energy and can never separate. This light loves, guides, and supports you at all times. You are being encouraged to focus on this divine connection to the cosmos and do what is required to deepen and awaken fully to this universal light. You may also like to introduce meditation to your daily routine. Attend a spiritual awakening event or workshop, work with some powerful breathing exercises, or even take up yoga to deepen your connection. Whatever you choose, make sure to action this connection to the universal light of the cosmos. As you awaken to this unconditional love, you will feel an abundance of wisdom, support, strength, and light within you and your world. It will assist you to make clear decisions as you step towards your personal power. Your heart will expand with love as your soul heals, bringing you peace of mind and well-being in your world. This universal light of the universe loves you no matter what you have or haven't done in your life. It does not judge, and it is unconditional. It understands you at the deepest level. This light is you, your pure essence. Open your heart to receive the love of universal light available to you at all times. You're an amazing, powerful being, and now it is time to believe in your light. All right, let's get some unshakable inner peace and something from Work Your Light Oracle as well. Anything else, Spirit, that our air signs need to know at this time? Please and thank you. Regarding avoiding getting through it. What to focus on. Thank you. We got one. It's all in divine order. Allow. How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? All right, so just go with the flow. You got this, all right? Tap in. Get your rest. Connect with self. All right. Trust it. Be open to love, open to receive. Pay attention to your dreams. Take action on anything you feel intuitively guided to do. All right. Let's get a few from our new Work Your Light Oracle Spirit for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That one wanted to flip over and go back in the deck. That's cute. It was shy. And I know what I'm seeing as I'm looking at it. I can see why. Maybe this might be a topic that's a little woo-woo for someone, but maybe important to explore, right? It did come out, and I will show you now. Starseed, what lights you up? So maybe there might be some exploration towards starseed ancestry of sorts. There may be some valuable gift of knowledge or modality or ability there. Next one up, you have play. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Always good. And you have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration, okay? So when you're feeling frustrated, go play, okay? If you're in a worry state or feel low vibrational, flip that script to something fun, okay? And just trust the process. And who knows, maybe there's something from a starseed ancestry that will inspire you, okay? In some way, shape, or form. All right, Spirit, let's get one last piece of advice from our Oracle of the Shapeshifters, please, and thank you for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and those placements. Please and thank you. All right. You have bats in the belfry. You can achieve great things. Card number 7. These companions will teach you how to be upside down in life for a time, to fly against the mainstream views, and to find your own way when you can see no way ahead at all. They will assist you in moving forward, far beyond the cares and conditioning that told you to stay enraptured by limiting beliefs, to remain in thrall of your fear of being different. The bats and their astounding skills, sensitivity, and talents will help you accept that you must begin to live with even more courage, imagination, and boldness, even when you are misunderstood. They will show you how, in time, you will become an inspiration because you choose to live with valor, excitement, and beauty. The bat's only question for you now is, what next? With these friends, no fear can approach you. Through the choices you have made, you have managed to actively show that it is possible to do what others once insisted could not be done. You have clearly shown that the miracle that is your life is a result of the decisions you made to no longer be limited by fear and conditioning. You have been so very brave. The choices before you now are expansive. Don't become too lightheaded. Consult yourself and heed the advice of others who have broken free and are flying high. Take the advice of those who have dared to achieve their dreams, not those who suggest you stay safe by never daring to dream at all. There you go, air signs. Go follow your other placements as well. There may be some more tidbits in there for you. All right? Bye. All right, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and Mars. All right. And of course, if any other, placements feel right, go follow that as well. We're going to start with the Moonology just for overall energy. Anything you need to be aware of during the void stage here. And it could also indicate timing or other energies you're around that you might be being aware of. Take it how it resonates, okay? If you need to come back, come back. Things may change day by day, week by week with the void here, okay? You have disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out, okay? Important for rest during this time as well, okay? I'm going to pull a couple soul lessons to see if there's any of the lessons that need to be aware of at this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we got 3. First one out. Okay. Get to that section here. We're going to read a little extra of my notes, my shortened notes on this as well. All right, we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Honesty is the best policy. However, we can't expect direct truth. Sometimes the energy or its lack thereof will tell the truth without verbal confirmation. Self-truth, however, is the best policy, and exhibit authenticity to stay true to yourself. That energy put out will draw divinely what you need back in, okay? We have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. This is a reminder of the difference between being lonely and being alone, okay? Appreciation of self or lack thereof leads to those feelings. If solitude feels like an affliction, work on your healthy relationship with yourself to attract your soul tribe. You are worthy of love. Solitude is a time for inner work. Your spirit team is also always with you, okay? So you are definitely never alone. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. This may be a time where you're reevaluating who in your life is good for you and your highest good or not. All right. Separation consciousness is an illusion. Relationships we build in this life are meant for us for a reason, either for a lesson or a blessing. What are you learning from the connections in your life? And evaluate who is here as a lesson or part of your soul tribe. We often mistake one for the other a lot, and we end up staying stuck in relationships that should have ended ages ago, right? Those that are for you, make it known. They value you. They love you unconditionally. But those that, use you for tangible assets are not, right? That's not in your highest and greatest, most loving good. You weren't born here to serve another, okay? Remember that. Okay. Let's get a couple from our dudes for the masculine energy. See if there's anything we need to be aware of at this time, okay? Get a proper shuffle on these. We also will be reading the shadow sides if they pop up, okay? however many, and we'll get the same amount from the ladies, the feminine energy. All right, my dudes, what do we need to be aware of for our water signs? Please and thank you. All right. Be careful not to turn those. Let's get the ladies on deck. We'll read them first, okay? Real quick. Let's get 3 ladies, please. Ooh. Love it. Oh my goodness. First lady on deck is Arian Rod, fertility. There we go. She's all about, she's letting you know that you need to bring forth something new, physical, spiritual, or subconscious, something brand spanking new. You also have Esanarluhi, transformation. That is sister rain in Native American tribes, okay? I think she's Apache, I think. Maybe Navajo, I could be wrong. But she is sister rain, perfect for water signs. Let's read her. Lift your weary spirit and renew it. It's time to take the lesson, release it. New beginnings are coming. And then you have Pele, determination. I just love that a volcano is her skirt. Very powerful energy. Find your own path and step in with determination. You can do anything you set your mind to. From our dudes, our masculine energy that might need some attention or reinvigoration, whichever direction, we have Anubis, protection, who came up in the shadow side. Okay, I'll turn him up right for you so you can see. Stick him there. In the upright, he's all about reminding that those who have died are protected souls. You are loved and protected, and grief and suffering is natural. However, in the shadow side, just know that fear of death and the unknown is a limiting force. Those two are a part of life, okay? Then you have Helios in the upright, cycles. He talks about patterns, whether good or bad, resurfacing. So, and it's just a confirmation that maybe something that's going on at this time. If you're in unhealthy relationships, that could be why. And it could also be a past life connection as well that's resurfacing and cycling itself back. That could be karmic, right? And then you have Loki, play, but in the shadow side. Let me turn him up right for you. He is a trickster god, right? In the reverse, it's about being careless with play, right? I'll go ahead and see if there's anything else. It's been a while. Cruel trickery need not apply. Be wary of sad clown issues. That's another one too. You know, sort of just playing happy when you're actually sad, right? All right, let's get a couple. Ooh, let's get one from our new Chinese oracle. Also continuing with masculine and feminine energy to be aware of. This could be an identifier for you as well. I'm also going to read off the birth years as well for you guys as well. Although I only have the chart for, what does this book say? 1948 through 2019. So if it's a birth year of someone that you're dealing with that's outside of that, you might have to look it up to see if they're this animal in this Chinese zodiac. And this deck also addresses yin and yang energies, masculine and feminine. All right, spirit for our water signs. We have Rooster in the feminine. No, that's masculine. I forgot. White is masculine. So in the yang energies, okay? All right, Rooster. And I'm knocking everything down. Limited space here. All right. So this could be you. You could be a rooster, if you know. I'll read off the birth years here. All right, Rooster. 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, 2017. Okay. Rooster in the yang energy. Where are you, Betty? There you are. All right. In a sentence. Only I can wake up the sun. Of course, the rooster would say that, right? Keywords: responsible, diligent, punctual, loving to be concerned, and good at communication. And that's what you want to be in the right way, right? Description: with the crowing of the rooster, the sun rises slowly, and the golden morning glow spreads over the rooster and the fairy, which become the most gorgeous clothes. Every day they wait for this moment with full pride, as though it was their mission. And in the yang energy, positive meanings are stable, daring to express opinions, and self-confidence. In the active meanings, in-depth exploration, being responsible, and speaking out. And the action meanings are use interpersonal relationships to solve problems. Okay? All right. Now we're going to pull some cards from Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle. This is all about Goddess Nyx. She works the shadows, so it would be perfect to see if there's anything underlying we need to be aware of at this time. Perhaps things that might need to be healed, or let's see here, for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio Spirit. Next time, what do you have to say? All right, nice. First card out, we have number 40, Beauty. Not remembering which one this one's about. Okay. Every rose has its thorns, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect, just as the beautiful experiences you have will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose this symbol, it is a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude, expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful, and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this true beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. And that's also stemming to your relationships there. Maybe this is a time to reflect who has seen the beauty beyond the surface, all the whole time, and those that haven't, right? Okay. Card number 23, Listening. This is also about crafty communication and being able to see when, someone's sending a message that's covert, right? This is also about that skin deep kind of thing. Drawing this symbol indicates that you are meant to listen to what others are saying with their gestures rather than their words. In my house of night, there will be a beautiful girl with the color of dark honey, who has a gift of poetry. She is able to weave tales with great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. Reading between the lines and finding true meaning are what are required right now. Listen and learn. What others don't say is what is important at this moment. Okay. Let's also pull from some chakra healing cards to see what chakras need some attention at this time. And I'm looking for 10 decks here, so I want to make sure we get a good selection roundabout. The void stage is a little erratic and can behave a number of ways for everybody. So we'll get a couple here. Spirit, please and thank you. Again, with relationships, wow. This also has family involved as well, so that includes your family relationships. I'm getting a hint of blueprint light work with all of this as well. Perhaps for whoever's connecting with this, maybe that is an aspect you're supposed to be practicing, focusing on at this time with regards to that type of light work, okay? All right, first card out is number 5, Family. This is your root chakra, okay? That might need some assistance. Love all them monkeys. 5, all right. The energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any ancestral karma. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. Just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There is a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. Take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern or challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting the mind and taking some time to be still and to listen. Okay, once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and then they hand it back to you. Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We are born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you've been experiencing a conflict within the family unit, and it's now time for a resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding and supporting you from the other side. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who walked this path before you. Next card up is card number 12, relationships. And how perfect is it balanced with that card on the other side? You're being bookended by relationships here. Sacral chakra, okay? You have attracted this card into your awareness today as it's a powerful time and opportunity to deepen relationships. Relationships are the way we connect to all things in our world, not just people. This could be a relationship with yourself, your partner, your family, friends, pets, creative projects, your home, and your community. For things to grow, expand, and to be healthy, your relationships need to be fed and nurtured. Now it is a good time to see which bonds require some more love and attention, and assess the ones that are not so healthy for you at this time. What awareness is required to shift the energy around any challenging relationships? What do you need to assess, or what do you need to express for this relationship to heal? Whether this card relates to your intimate relationships or relationships in general, know that there is great opportunity for growth and connection. Through relationships, you learn about yourself and others. They are an integral and important part of your life's journey. Our relationships teach and mirror many traits back to us. Sometimes this reflection is hard to accept. However, when we are willing to see yourself honestly, let's say the honesty, right? Okay. Where are we? And work positively with your behavior, then there is a huge opportunity for growth. The key is to accept and love every aspect of yourself and set yourself free from judgment and limitation. There is an abundance of love and healing that comes with a solid, fulfilling relationship. Take time to nurture your relationships. Put in the energy to allow them to grow and expand into beautiful friendships or deeper connections. It is also a powerful time to create a long-lasting, healthy relationship with yourself and be your new best friend. And thirdly, card number 27. Oh, nice. So perfect for you water signs. Psychic development, number 27. All right. Third eye chakra. So take care of these chakras, okay? You have called upon this card today that it's a powerful time to develop your psychic abilities. Connecting to our psychic awareness is like having an extra sense. People often refer to it as a sixth sense. Everyone is psychic, including you, and now it is time for you to deepen your psychic abilities. You could possibly have a lineage of psychic ancestors, as this gift can be handed down through your bloodline. There are 4 main ways we can connect to our psychic abilities. There's actually more than 4, but these are the 4 main ones, okay, to start with if you're just beginning, okay? Through vision, clairvoyance, hearing, clairaudience, knowing, claircognizance, and feeling, clairsentience. There's also clairgustance, clairalience, and clairtangency. which you may have, but you'll discover those as time goes on. Okay, start with the big four and see what you got. These senses are like muscles. The more you work with them, the stronger they become. And your intuition is part of your psychic abilities as well. So everyone's a little psychic. There is usually one sense that comes more naturally to you than others, and you're encouraged to focus on it. This card is a reflection that it's time to start flexing your psychic muscle to discover new wisdom for yourself and others. It would be a great time to attend a workshop to assist you, to read some books, listen to some podcasts, whatever medium suits. It's time to dive in. As you grow in your abilities, you will receive an abundance of wisdom, love, and guidance to enjoy and to share with others. Pulling this card could also mean that you've been working on your psychic abilities, and you're encouraged to keep going, as the answers for you at this time will come through your connections to your higher self. This is such a powerful time of development and learning. Make sure you take the time to honor and nurture your gifts and this process. And I do have a lot of tools on this channel that you can go ahead and check out. I try to keep sharing everything that I've learned for myself, so take advantage. You got 2 years of research sitting at your disposal right now. Okay. Almost 2 years. I'm going to be that in a couple of months, I think. Whatever 2 days after Christmas is from now. Okay. All right. Next up, let's pull you one from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle to see if there's any guidance with that, okay? All right. Card number 30. The how is in the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? We'll go ahead and read a little bit about that one, okay? It's a little self-explanatory, but there might be some more, since that may be something your psychic development needs a little extra, right? Okay, let's see here. All right. The number one question that keeps us holding pattern is how. How do I get to where I want to be? How do I know what path to take? How will it unfold? We want to know how things will work out before we take the leap. We overthink and worry about the unknown, which keeps us stuck. God, that is a Gemini, I understand that. You've pulled this card because you've been stuck in the need to know trap, wanting to know how and when something will happen, which is obscuring the clarity you seek. The how is in the now, meaning each step you take will reveal more of the path to you. When you take a step forward, the universe can support you. The universe does not respond to questions, but rather to action. What guided action can you take right now? Instead of asking how, change your focus and ask, what can I do right now? Then listen intently for the direction. You may get an inkling through an inner knowing. Whether you refer to it as a gut reaction, instinct, foresight, or a certain knowingness, everyone has the gift of intuition. You are being called to pay close attention to the messages you've been receiving and learn how to work with this inner awareness. You'll know when you are being guided because you feel a presence of love and comfort. You'll know what path is best for you by the way it feels energetically. Does it feel expansive, light, and joyful? Trust that. Divine assignment. I'm going to go ahead and read this for you too. Just like radio waves, loving guidance and new information from your higher self is constantly being broadcasted to you. It's just a matter of learning how to tune into it. Intuition is your inner compass. Trust yourself and you will be free. By trusting and honoring your intuition, you will step into more clarity, confidence, and joy. So what has your intuition been trying to tell you? I'm going to pull you a few cards from our new Work Your Light Oracle. It's just been an interesting deck to work with. Let's see what pops off. Take what resonates, guys. I think it's pretty varied in this little deck. All right. Maybe hint, hint, nudge, nudge to go research something new, or just confirmation of something, or just a reminder, or maybe something to look out for. Okay. Let's get a few spirit from this deck for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Thank you. Have it fly everywhere. Okay. First card out. You have Warrior Woman. Whether or not you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. This is more about your strong, divine, feminine energy, right? Have you answered your deepest calling? Next up. Yes. Just say yes. Okay, if you can get that to focus. And I know that this meaning of this card has more to it, but what I'm getting from this is no doubts, right? If you feel intuitively guided to do something, learn something, say something, fix something, heal something, do it. Yes. That's a yes answer. All right, you're already doing it is your next card. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north, okay? All right, let's get one last piece of advice from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters, please. Spirit, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm going to actually do a better job of shuffling that. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, Mars. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, there we go. Beautiful. The card we have is Beauty and the Beast, number 8. You need some space in a relationship. Oh, so relationship focused with this void for you guys. Okay, where's the book? I'm only going to read the first passage and then the card guidance, okay? I know we're going on here, but I love it. So far, that's what's been very helpful thus far. Okay. About Beauty and the Beast. You must free yourself from a controlling force. You have given away all your power, and now you must take it back. In love, in friendship, in matters of the heart, people engage in games of dominance because of their upbringings or their stories in their heads. This thinking keeps them in fear. In this card, one person is influenced by the other and is attempting to appease a kind of tyrant. Her love is true, but her rose has thorns. This card cries out for you to consider a healthier form of love in which you remain true to yourself. Sorry about that. I was burped. Someone is leaning on you, and his authority and maturity is overwhelming your own wisdom, which is more naive, fresh, and innocent. Both have their place, but right now you may need to ask for more space in a close relationship. I've had to do that. It's hard to release some of these attachments. It really is. But when you see it start going south, you got to get out, right? Meaning of the card. Symbols of attachment need to be released. There may be gifts or treasures that link you to others, chaining you to them. It may be best to return these. Mutual possessions and gifts are energetically binding and can be forms of bribes or blackmail. Overcome emotional tyranny by seeking your own connection to the divine and to love without the mediation of another person. As a side note, offshoot, because I've had this happen, I can personally relate, okay? If you have asked for mutual possessions or just possessions in general and they didn't follow through with a promise, just release it anyway. It's not yours anymore, okay? Let the universe take care of their karma on that one, okay? Stuff is stuff. Your peace of mind is much more important. Seek your own truth and your own power and rediscover your love for yourself. The appearance of this companion is a blessing in disguise. Yes, tyranny is too close. You must free yourself. It's better to escape from this love, this quote-unquote love, because it's not love at all. Love is not conditional, right? Tend to know universal love, than to thirst and starve for something no other can truly give to you. Awaken and free yourself from this control of connection standing directly between you and the divine. Awaiting you is a bliss that flows freely, lovingly, and without this price of tears and pain. And since we've had a lot of talk about relationships, let's do a little identifiers for you guys, okay? Let me see here, a little off the cuff since we're talking specifics. I'm going to get you 1 or 2 signs or sync cards so you know what to look out for when things happen around you. That will be a sign of what needs to go in a relationship or be fixed, okay? All right. Could also be a personal identifier. Just going to pull a few quickies here, okay? One more, please, Spirit. There's a lot of relationship talk here. Let's help the collective identify where we focus. One more, please. I'm only taking the top one, not the whole pile. All right. Okay, and we are going to get some past life for identifiers as well. Relationships. I'm also going to grab the Kipper to identify situation. I will also grab, I will grab my Sailor Jerry homemade deck that I started with for my own personal readings. So I have a playing card deck, added a lot of stickers for identifiers. So we'll get one from past life. Actually, we'll get two. Okay, there we go. We'll get two from the Kipper as well. And we'll get two from Sailor Jerry. That works. Okay. Twos are partnerships, right? Relationships. Alright. Twos may be significant to you this time as well. I'll grab that in a second. One more spirit, please. Thank you. And let's get from Sailor Jerry identifier. I have elementals. What else do I have on here? Chinese zodiac and, of course, regular Western Vedic sidereal identifiers on here as well. But we'll also include any minor arcana that happen to be core cards with the aces as well. Two, please. One, two. This could be you or whoever else in this situation. Okay. You have the color gold as a sign or synchronicity, prosperity, abundance, masculine energy, solar energy, enlightenment, personal power, success, wealth. So perhaps somebody that's very tangibly connected, okay, to things, okay, as well as perhaps someone that operates more in their masculine energy. You have the color purple, spiritual power, wisdom, clairs, psychic ability, intuition, imagination. Perhaps somebody that might be connected by addictions of any kind of codependency, divination, consciousness, third eye, meditation, control and domination, which a lot has been talked about here with the Beauty and the Beast, right? Gold and purple could also just be favorite colors as well. All right, gold is also synonymous with yellow. That's also a solar plexus chakra. And purple is attached to your crown or your third eye, whether it be indigo or purple, right? From past life oracle, you could be dealing with an authority figure. You also have the orphan card here, so perhaps somebody that's got some abandonment or attachment issues. It's possible. Probably something stemming from their childhood. There you went. Okay. You could be dealing with a mature man. This is the good Lord in this deck. Number 5 might be a significant number for you, and I can't get it to focus. So someone older, okay? Typically, this is like an age group older than, I don't know, middle-aged and up, okay? But typically, it talks about like a grandparent age, right? So it could be like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, etc., okay? All right. You also have Journey. Card number 10, that does signify endings, okay? Journey is just all about traveling and going places. So maybe you're dealing with somebody that is causing you to have to move somewhere, go somewhere, do something. Could also be just somebody that you're dealing with that likes to travel or travels a lot or goes places, is a mover and a shaker, right? Thinking locally as well as globally, right? It could be a traveler. All right. So out of my little, Sailor Jerry deck, thank you. I don't have a name for this deck, guys. I'm sorry. You have the letter B. B could be significant. You also have a monkey there. They could be Year of the Monkey. So go look. I'm going to go ahead and look that up for you. Hold on a sec. You also have Pisces as well. Pisces could be significant. Year of the Monkey could be significant. Letter B could be significant. You also have a Queen of Wands energy. This would be a feminine energy that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You also have the symbol for water. So there you are. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is here as well, okay? So I'm going to go and get which book is that? Oh, there we go. I love having this deck now, this Chinese oracle. I'm going to look up the years for monkey for you. Birth years. 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, 2016. Okay, so hopefully that helps you identify which relationships, maybe issues. And this could be energy coming up, could have already happened. I'm aiming this for up until the next time I do a void related assessment. Okay, so stay tuned. If you need to come back to this and re-reference it, by all means, save it. All right, there you go, water signs. Hopefully that helps. Stay tuned. I will be doing, I think we're doing life purpose assessment probably towards the end of the week. Okay, I'm gonna see how this is. I am noticing how long this video is. We'll see how long it takes to upload it. Okay. And if you need any references, check out the playlist. Okay. Bye.